Hi, I'm Gladys Baisa, and I'm a candidate for the upcountry seat on the Maui County Council. I'm running for my fourth two-year term. I live upcountry and, oh God, I cannot do this. Okay. Aloha. My name is Gladys Baisa, and I'm a candidate for the upcountry seat on the Maui County Council. I'm running for my fourth two-year term. I'm often called the voice of common sense and reason on the council because I try very hard to find win-wins. I'm not a single issue candidate, have lived up country all my life, and have no intentions to move. I will not be on the primary ballot, but I hope that you'll come to the general election on November 6th and vote for me then. I appreciate your support. Aloha. This is a very tough question. It depends on who you talk to, when you talk to them, what day it is, and what's top of mind for the day. We have many issues all over the county. They're all different. Every community has their own. If you ask people up country, they'll mention water and they'll mention the axis deer problem we're having. If you ask people in West Maui, they're going to say, we're having a terrible time because our road's dug up and you're trying to put pipes in to deal with sewage. We don't like the smell from the sewer plants. If you talk to people in Kihei, they're going to talk about the outlet mall that they're outraged over, and they also are concerned about the environment. As a council member, it's really important for us to understand all of the issues and not be a single issue candidate, because we have to address all of these issues and we have to try very hard to help each area, working with the administration and the departments to try to solve these issues. While all of them are very important, I asked a lot of my friends and close people on my committee, I asked people on the street, what's your biggest issue? And it was very interesting. I heard many different things, but there was a theme. And the theme was, we are concerned about how we handle issues today from how we used to do it before. We used to sit down and try to work things out amicably among ourselves and compromise for the good of all. It's a new spirit. We've gotten to the point where we are vociferous and we demand and we want it our way, and we need to go back to our old style. We need to think about ho'oponopono and how can we sit down and work things out so everybody walks away from the table feeling like I got something. And essentially, I think that's our biggest issue. We need to learn how to work together to solve our problems. The proliferation of axis deer has become a real problem in our community. It's a problem for farmers, it's a problem for ranchers, and for everyone else. Finding a deer in the swimming pool affects everyone. We have an axis deer working group that is trying very hard to work this out, and they're coming up with a lot of ideas, including a culling program, but it has lots of issues that have to be worked out before it can be implemented, and it probably will need funding. They're thinking about having hunters go on ranch lands to hunt, and that raises the issue of how we can protect the ranchers and how we can provide safety, which means education. We also have to solve the issues of what do we do with the meat once we have the venison. It has to be taken care of in a slaughterhouse with inspection and then probably given to the food bank, or possibly a venison selling industry could result. As a council member, I pay close attention to this, and I'm providing my input and watching what they're doing and stand ready to help in any way I can. We have to deal with it. It is a problem that cannot be ignored much longer. I support the move of the lifeguards into the Maui County Fire Department. I think it's a much better fit of a life-saving unit with the fire department that already has that as one of their prime values in our community. I often see them come to our neighborhood and take care of emergencies right there, along with ocean safety. So I think that the fit is better. However, I do think that there has to be a good and detailed plan for transition. I've watched the Charter Commission meetings, and I've seen the fire chief come and say, I need more time, I need a detailed plan, I need to work with the unions. I've heard the lifeguards themselves come to council and testify and say, we want to know more details. We want to know, how does this affect our work schedule, our benefits, and they also want details. So I think this is just something that needs to be planned out better. I believe it should happen, and probably some certain date set on it when it is approved, so that we know that it won't be pushed to the side, but it will happen, and that the chief, who is very concerned about his accreditation, will have time to complete that and then accept a whole new responsibility that's going to benefit our community. I think it's a good move. I'm Gladys Baisa, and I'm candidate for the upcountry seat on the Maui County Council. I hope you'll vote for me. I won't be on the primary ballot, but I will be on the general election ballot on November 6th. I'd appreciate your support. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook or send me an email at baisag@hotmail.com. Love to hear from you. Aloha.